Today's video, we start off at Drag Week 2025, Day 5, with the fastest street cars on the planet. We then leave Maryland International Raceway to cross the country for our next event. Watch the landscape change as we make our way across, stopping at some of the coolest places in the country and just enjoying the beautiful route. We unlock a new state for me and John and then start another drag and drive at Redwood Rally. All of that and much, much more in today's video right here on 3G Video. What's up, guys? Welcome back to 3G Video, where today we are at day 5 of Hot Rod Drag Week. This is the last and final day of this event, and we may have a new winner and record for drag and drive average. I'm super excited. Let's go and get started with today's video. Today we are getting started with the top 50 in the Eliminator class. They are all trying to run as close to 10-0 as they can get. In the top 32 will enter a bracket race this afternoon. So these guys are wanting to get their final pass in to lock in their average, and whoever's in that top 32 average for the week will make it the show. While our 10-second cars are making their final passes before their race to lock in their average, we have our quarantine or impound cars back in the pits getting swapped over and ready to put down a pass for the day. We see Ned Dumfrey over here in his Viper getting ready to make a pass. He could set the new world record for quickest ET average from a drag and drive event of all time. He's on track to do it. We'll see later if he can make it happen. In addition to our bracket race that's going to be happening later, we also have a stick car shootout. So all stick cars, like our buddy here, Austin Walsh, in his Trans Am, can enter into this race on the final day. The only requirement is it has to be an H-pattern stick shift car, and we're going to see a lot of fun racing throughout the day. We have anything from like Austin's Trans Am that runs 13s to cars that are down into the 8s. It's going to be insane. Can Austin pull off a win here in round 1? Let's find out. Oh, it looks like right lane broke. It looks like Austin is going to take home the win for round 1. We'll see him back around later in the day for round 2. Looks like the right lane is getting out on him, and right lane takes the win as heading on to round 2. Alright guys, we are here to bring you some of the highlights from today, and it wouldn't be a highlight reel without seeing Mike Finnegan. He's up here in the early session. Let's see him get down. I don't know if he's going to do a massive wheelie or if it's just going to go down. They put a new transmission in it last night, so who knows? They got a different gearing, everything's changed, so this is a test for them, and it's going to be fun to watch. Finnegan is in that stick shift shootout. He goes 987. Obviously, the car should be faster than that. Right lane brakes, pulls over. So Finnegan is on to next round. Wow. All right, so we've been seeing the shootout and we've been seeing our bracket race qualifying or them finishing their averages for the week. Now we're getting into some of our normal classes and guys that are trying to finish their last pass for their average in our fastest and baddest classes. We've got a couple of our impound cars up right now. Let's see what they can put down. That's a new record for the NA small block class and doesn't do it by a little bit. That's awesome. Alright, so this is our leader in a big block in a over the far lane. So big block and small block are honestly running pretty similar, an 851 at 157. And now we got a couple of our very much heavy hitters up. Let's see what they can put down. For the Nova. Obviously that's not what they were looking for, and a 794 over in the far lane. Alright guys, we have a big one up right now. We have Rick Steinke. Now, the story here is he's leading the class significantly in this 850 basically index class. However, he's also on track to possibly beat the record in this class. Now this is unbelievably hard. The record is 850 with a 7. They aren't allowed to go faster than 850. He's on track to beat it. So they're looking for an 850 with something 7 or lower right now so they can take that record home and then obviously the win.
Jackhammer the hit in that class. Josh Norris, another 960 as promised at 105.
No way! An 850 with a 5! They did it! Alright guys, this is the big one. Can he beat the record? The number that we want to see on the board is 628 or faster. If he can be quicker than that, he sets the new record. Now obviously, they want to do something else later today and run that 5. Now we talked to him yesterday, said they want to get a safety pass in to lock down to win the event and hopefully, reset the record. And then they're going to send it to the moon. So I think we're going to be looking for like a 16, a 610, something like that, somewhere in that neighborhood. We'll find out. Let's see what can go down right now. Oh, it hurts. Oh man, I really wanted to see him go down and just get it taken care of, but they're gonna have to turn the thing around and get back again and try it once again. All right, well, obviously there's some issues. He dumped some oil down. Thankfully, he gets it stopped and does not hit the wall. So we got a little bit of track prep, cleaning it up to get done, but he's safe. All right, guys, so we're getting the track cleaned up from that mess, and I came back to the car to get some work done, editing and stuff. Did receive a phone call, and if you guys could be praying for my family, that would be really, really great. I'm sorry to bring a downer here, but my grandma ended up in the hospital right now while we're here, and we just literally got the word of that. So if you could be praying for that would be fantastic. We're not even sure what all is actually going on. We just know that she went to the hospital because of pain in her shoulder or in her arm, and they think that it might be heart related. So if you guys could be praying for the family, we would really, really appreciate it. And thank you guys for being that community. I love being able to bring the love and joy of the Lord to you guys and show that we can trust in Him and everything. And that's what we're going to do through this, is we're just going to trust Him and that His will be done. So anyways, I'm going to keep getting some work done, and then we'll be trying to meet up with her on our way back across the country. So we should be home tonight, and we'll probably hopefully be able to see her in the morning. So we are going to definitely make sure that their family is a priority, but we can't really do anything from here right now, so we're just going to go ahead and keep getting some work done until we can make it happen. All right, guys, we got the track cleaned up, and we are heading back into our impound cars. We got a lot of those quick guys coming back around. This should be good.
And 687.1 at 201. Exactly. 677 at 206.
They prep the track, and we have the two fastest cars right in a row. We're gonna have Goldstone first and then Ned Dunphy right after him. Let's see if both these guys can get down. He gets out of it way early. Okay, well that wasn't what the Goldstone was looking for. Obviously we wanted to see a 6 out of the thing, and 8s are not going to cut it for them. Anyway, we got Ned up. Let's see if he can do better on his second attempt. They did find some big chunks that were like tore out of his old tires. They put new tires on it, so should be in good shape. Come on! 621, 245. I think that ties for his slowest pass, but I think quickest average time in the history of drag and drive, not just drag week. Dude, he did it. That locks down the fastest average of any drag and drive ever in the world. That is the fastest street car in the world. So cool.
They open up all cars. Good to go.
Okay, guys, Finnegan is up in that. No, Finnegan broke. Okay, it's just a GoPro. Camera just fell off, so that's not as bad. Oh man, what a way to finish off the week. So it sounds like he's gonna drive it off. It was just the GoPro that fell off the side there.
We do a job. We do a job.
Oh, we do.
That's awesome, man.
6 o'clock.
Well, that is definitely one way to finish off the week for Mike Finnegan. So Mike Finnegan is officially completed drag week 2025, and I think, guys, it's getting to that point that we're actually going to have to leave. Now, we still have a stick shift shootout that's going on. We got the eliminator class that's like a big bracket race that's going on. So we're going to be racing here for a while. However, we got to get to Oregon, and we got 3 days to do it, 2,900 miles, and a car that we're still not sure if it's fixed. So we're going to have to get... Well, guys, we had to stop at the sign as we're leaving. This is pretty surreal to be starting this crazy adventure. We got some of our drag week guys leaving as well, but there's still plenty making passes. So also weird that the entrance is right by the shutdown and the sand trap. So a little different. If you've ever been here before, you know that, but this is our first event that ever came here. So pretty cool. But it is now time for us to go to our next new track out in Oregon. So we got new tracks all along, and it's going to be insane. I am super excited to get on the road to see what it looks like, but this is going to be an epic adventure. We're getting out on the road, and if you guys have been watching our other videos, you know that we've been having some heating issues with Benny. It's been overheating. I've been trying to solve the problem. Now, we haven't had a great chance to test if what we've done actually fixed it or not until right now on the longest trip. So we're going to be sitting on the interstate for about 12 hours on our first stint. We're leaving Maryland around 2:30 in the afternoon. And that's going to put us in Indiana, where we're going to try to stop tonight at 2:30, 3 o'clock without stops. So we're going to try to make some time and hopefully get there tonight. It's a long road ahead of us, guys. We got a lot of miles to put down. Hopefully Benny can hold together, not have any overheating issues, and we can just keep on trucking. Well, guys, we're stopping to get our first fuel stop. We come across the Dragweeker. What's that? Oh, we got stopped. Now, Benny wasn't overheating, but he was a little hot. So we were just letting him cool off, taking some time, letting the fan run to help cool it while we're here getting gas and right quick. Normally, when we're on the East Coast, Sheetz is always our go-to, but on the trip, this just kind of fell at the right time increment. So we stopped at this Sitco. Yep. So ready to get back on the road after we grab some drinks or grab something, snack or something while we're in there, and then we're going to put down another 200 miles. All right, let's find out what our snack options are and what this little gas station has. Oh, it's like a nice little place. Cool. Well, this is a nice like country store type situation going on. I like it. And we're back on the road, driving into the night to cover our next fuel run, making our next state, and then stopping for fuel. Well, guys, we were at fuel stop number 2 on our trip across the country. Got me and John here, 334 miles down, and a lot more to go. We got to get to 2,900. So it's a long one, guys. We're going to be driving into the night, and we got some guys showing up here in a minute to meet up with us. So we are stoked. This is going to be great. We're going to be rolling 3 deep and just try and put some miles down. Gas station number 2 review. It's a Sheetz. Pretty much what you expect from a Sheetz. We love Sheetz. Great food. Good selection. Yeah. I feel like this trip is just going to turn into gas station reviews, but Sheetz is on point. So if you're out on the East Coast, stop at Sheetz. I guess. I don't know. You do what you want. Look who it is. It's Austin with Big Sky Race Week. What's up, dude? So you were just competed in Drag Week. How was that? What was that experience like?
It was awesome, man. It was a lot of fun.
And now we're bombing back across the country.
That's right. We did it once last weekend, and we're doing it again this weekend.
There you go. Everything okay? What's happening?
Adjusting the airbags, which are just footballs.
Oh, okay. Nice. Like it.
The bridges are really killing us.
Yeah. Cool.
Rubbing tires.
Cool. Yeah, get that all adjusted, dude. And we getting ready to do another fuel run. Yay! All right, guys, so we got all 3. He's got AC now. I don't know that we need it at this exact moment, to be honest.
No.
It feels good now. Finally, it's feeling good outside. We're going to put some miles down. We can both go about the same amount of miles. John's got the big tank, and we have to stop before he can. So put about 180 miles down and get some more gas. I think that's our next goal. Get some more gas.
Yeah.
So, let's put some miles down. All right, guys, well, we've been driving into the night, pretty deep into the night. We're making some ground. We have made it to Indiana, which is great. We're going to be actually stopping at my house because it's along the way, but we still got about an hour and 45 minutes. Man, I'm struggling a little bit here, but that's okay. We're just gonna keep pushing forward. We're gonna be okay. I'm gonna put some podcasts on. We're gonna just try to make this next hour and 45 minutes to get back to the house nice and smooth. It's gonna be good. We got gas, and I think we are all set. So let's get after it. All right, guys. Well, we bombed in to the house. Made it in last night about like 5 a.m. Did get some news on the way home. If you guys saw the last video, you may know that my grandma had a heart attack and they took her to the hospital. They thought everything was going fine. Turns out she was doing fine, and then she passed last night. So I got the call about 45 minutes before we got home. My cousin called and we were able to meet up with him last night, and my aunt. My parents are on the other side of the world right now, so we're trying to get logistics figured out there. So we're kind of in a holding pattern kind of thing right now, to know if I need to be here or if they can hold long enough for my mom and dad to get back. So we're trying to figure all that out. The plan is right now that we're still going to head out west, and then if I need to turn around, then I'll be turning around. So this video may turn out a little bit different. We might change some things around, but that's our plan right now, because we just kind of got to roll with the punches and kind of figure it out. So we're going to keep pushing forward, make some ground, and yeah, it's hard. I got to try to keep my mind off of things, and driving is probably the best thing that I can do right now. So we're just going to hop in the car and get some miles down and get out west. So I think everybody's ready. We did some work on the Firebird, and they did work. I did nothing. I slept. So they're good to go, and we're gonna hit the road. So let's get after it. Oh, well, that's probably one of the shortest stops at my house I've ever had. Here's my neighbor Josh. See you, Josh. He was actually racing a sprint car last night and got in pretty late. Not as late as we did, but he got in late, and then he's racing a modified tonight. So he's got a lot going on. Pretty cool. Anyways, we are going to go out and get some food before we hit the open road. We got a long way to try to make today, so just going to see how it goes. Hopefully it goes smooth, and we can put some miles in. Well, guys, we're actually driving during the day today, and we're making it into our next state, into Illinois. Well, guys, our water tip is climbing, but we got some rain ahead of us, so that should help us out here in a minute. It's so wild as we click off miles to see the landscape around us change, and it's only going to get crazier from here. So we start getting out west and the landscape starts flattening out over the plains. There's going to be less trees and just kind of flat land. And then we hit the big mountains, and then we get up into the northeast, and we go across Salt Lake City and see the salt flats, and then we got a lot to hit us in front of us. It's going to be a crazy next couple of days. But even with everything going on, man, I'm just so blessed. I'm just so thankful to the Lord that He gives us these opportunities, and we just got to enjoy them while we can. It's awesome, man. And hope you guys are enjoying seeing it, because this is so much fun. I want to be able to do a lot more stuff like this for you guys, show the crazy adventures that we go on, just taking photos, doing so much stuff. It's so great. So we're just going to keep putting miles down. We'll be in St. Louis here shortly, and then we'll be headed across Missouri. Definitely cooled off with the rain. It's letting up now, but that got a little sketchy, I'm gonna be honest. There was enough water on the road, the wind was blowing hard enough, it was kicking me around all over the place. Yeah, that was a little bit of a white knuckle moment there. Woo! Crossing the Mississippi River. The mighty Mississippi. All right, well, we made it to our next stop here. We made it across the Mississippi, which means we are now in Missouri. Went around the bypass around St. Louis, so we are on the other side now on I-70, getting ready to cross across the state. Stopped at this Huck's, definitely checked oil, topped him off there, got fuel. Everybody's checking everything over, just make sure we're good, and we're gonna put down some more miles. We have 900 miles that we've already completed, and we got 2,000 left to go. So making some time, we're getting across the country. What an adventure, guys. This is so much fun. Hey guys, we found Pepsi Zero. This is one of my favorite soft drinks at the pump here, and keep ice, but nugget ice. Winning. Well guys, I'm taking a break and getting some work done while making some miles across the country. Hey bud, thanks for driving. This is sick. So we got a different driver in Benny. We got Austin driving the Firebird behind us. I don't to see it at some point. Yeah, he's there. Whatever. We're making some miles. Well guys, we had a fun jaunt there, getting to have somebody else drive. Made it to a gas station, picked up some gas and a belt at the O'Reilly's for just a spare. So we are ready to hop back on it and keep going. I think we're gonna try to make it to Lincoln tonight. I got another 3.5 hours, one more fuel stop, and then we'll find a hotel with the boys and we will camp in the parking lot. So we're all set. We're gonna get back on the road, see what the next couple hours holds. Okay, so we found a parking spot at a truck rest area thing. We're in amongst all the trucks out here, but we're going to get a couple hours of sleep before we get up in the morning and get right back on the road. It's going to be nice because in the morning, our GPS is going to stop counting the time that we have left in days, and we're going to get hours. So that's going to be nice. So we're getting past that 24 hours of driving mark, which is really good. Got like 1,600 miles to still go, which means that we are already done with 1,300 miles. So definitely covering some ground. Next couple days we got a lot of ground to cover yet, but we're going to be starting to see some really cool spots. Looking forward to that. So yeah, we're going to try to get some sleep now, and we'll catch up with you guys in the morning, and we can start our way across Nebraska. We've already hit, I think, 8 states in the past 2 days. We've been in Maryland, West Virginia, Pennsylvania, Ohio, Indiana, Illinois, Missouri, Iowa, and now Nebraska. So yeah, we've definitely covered some ground, and we got a lot more to cover. So we'll be crossing the halfway mark in the morning, and we're going to keep on trucking. So I'm going to stop blabbing. I'm tired. I'm going to get some sleep. I'll see you guys in the morning. Well guys, it's morning. It's like 4.5 hours after I talked to you last. We got some sleep and we're ready to hit the road. Today's journey is going to be the longest of all of the days. We are trying to make it 14.5 hours to the Bonneville Salt Flats tonight, so we can wake up with the sunrise, like, you know, seeing sunrise today over the Salt Flats. So is it possible? We're gonna find out. We got a couple places we want to stop along the way to see a couple cool things that I kind of have on my list that I've seen a couple of them before, haven't seen a couple, and I know John hasn't seen, I don't think, any of them. So we're gonna stop and get to experience that. And we're running the first morning, the Montana boys, but they're gonna split off from us when we hit Cheyenne, because it's like they gotta go home and go to work or something. So whatever. But no, they been great getting to hang out and drive with them. It's been a blessing to be able to have somebody else to just get in the group and just make some miles with. So you guys doing good? Awesome. They had to sleep in the car last night, which was not the original plan, but made it work, right? Got a little bit of shut-eye. So yeah, we're about to hit the road and see what we see. It should be a long, eventful, and fun day. So let's get some miles down. Well guys, during our drive last night, the landscape must have changed, because we are now out in the plains. Now, we haven't got to all of our sagebrush and all that yet. That'll be in, you know, another 700 miles, 600 miles, something like that. But definitely a different look out here. We got all the cornfields in Nebraska. We're down in the Platte River Valley, so we'll be seeing some green stuff still for a while before we climb up into the high plains and into the Rocky Mountains today. This view I just showed you, we're going to see that for about the next 5 hours. It's just going to look the same. So I will spare you guys a little bit of that. If we come up on something interesting, I'll let you know. but I'll catch back in after we get across some of these. All right, guys. Well, we found something interesting. We found Kearney Dragway. We knew it was along the way, and it's actually very close to halfway mark for the entire trip. It's a little less. We got about 50 miles till we hit that halfway. But these guys hadn't seen this track before. We wanted to stop by. They had it open. It was open. We just came in to take a look real quick. Obviously, don't want to mess with anything, whatnot. Just wanted to give them an opportunity to see it and know where one of the tracks from Rocky Mountain Race Week that kind of started this whole movement of having so many different drag and drives rather than just drag week. So pretty cool little place. Always love visiting here. We're not going to take very long, but just wanted to see it and let them have the opportunity to check it out. All right, well, we got some gas and got some Burger King, eating it on the road and just putting some more miles down. The GPS says we have like 780 miles before our next turn. And that'll be just before Salt Lake City. So we're just gonna hunker down and put some miles down. All right, so we made another fuel stop, quick stop here in North Platte. We didn't do a full fuel run, but we wanted to set ourselves up so we can make it to Cheyenne and fill up there. So this kind of gets us on track. We're gonna hop right back on the road. All right, guys, we've made it to the point where I-80 splits off of the Platte River and starts climbing up to Cheyenne. This is where we're going to start seeing a big difference in the landscape. We're going to start seeing our sagebrush and a lot less foliage because there's no water outside of where the Platte River is. So start getting into more of that deserty area and start getting into a lot higher elevation. So got probably 100 miles or something like that to get up to Cheyenne. Made it to our next fuel stop. We were just outside of Cheyenne. Man, going up the hill, we had to manage the heat a little bit, and Benny was getting a little warm climbing, so we had to slow down a little bit. And it kind of cool off and everything. So those things pull. I need to learn how to read the little sign on the door. So anyways, we got to manage that. We're doing okay. We got Sherman Hill coming up, I think, in our next stint. So we're going to have a good little climb there. We'll see how it handles it. But we're making good time. I think we're doing good. I think so. We're in Wyoming now, obviously. So we just got in Wyoming. We got a bomb all the way across it and then all the way across Utah today. So we still got some miles to put down, but we're doing good. It's just, I think it's like 1 o'clock mountain time. So we've gained another hour. So that's good. We're just going to keep on pushing forward. Checking out the TA travel stop here, grab some snacks and a drink or something, use the bathroom, and get back after it. Now, Austin and Chris, his dad, are actually going to be breaking off with us here. So they're going to be headed north. Once we get down into Cheyenne, they're going to break off north and head on home to Billings because they got to be at work tomorrow. And we are going to keep heading west. So it's been great hanging out with them. We'll talk to them before they leave, but it's been great hanging out with them and just getting to enjoy the travel. And man, we're just so blessed. This is awesome. So let's get snacks and we'll see you in a second. Guys, we got fueled up. This is the last time we're gonna be able to hang out with you at a fuel station, man.
Yeah.
Well, last time on this trip. Yeah, you're right. So yeah, you guys are gonna be making the turn to the right and heading north, huh?
Yep.
How far do you guys got to get back to home?
Another 500 miles.
Okay, so you guys got 500 miles tonight. I don't know what we got. We got somewhere in the neighborhood of like 6 or 7. I don't know, or something like that. We're gonna try to make it to the Salt Flats. So you guys are going to Billings, then you got to get back to Idaho. So
Yep.
Cool. Well, have safe travels. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. We're gonna hit the road again and see what adventure lies ahead.
Great.
Cool, guys. Thanks. Bye, guys. Have a safe trip. We are going to do the same thing. So I'm going to upload a Facebook reel. If you guys haven't been following us on Facebook, make sure you do that. And we're going to keep on trucking. So let's do it. All right, so we are on a pretty serious time crunch to get over to the event. However, doing this trip, obviously you pass a ton of things that you want to stop and see. And there was something that I have never taken the time to actually stop and see in Cheyenne that I don't know why, because it's on my list of I want to see all of these. And I've been very close to it before, but that is the 4004 Big Boy. It's here in a park, and we're going to go see it. It's here at a local park, and there's a thing right over there. Yeah. Big thing. Yeah. That is a big steam locomotive. Oh, it's so cool. I love the big boys. This will make number 4 of 8 that are still surviving. There was only 24 ever made. Yeah, just some nerd out history on them. I'm super stoked to get to see another one and mark it off my list. And we just gotta keep traveling to go see all the rest of them, I guess. So make sure you guys are following along for all of that crazy adventure, because it will happen someday, and there's a lot of other really cool adventures and stuff that I want to bring to you guys on the channel. So we got a lot going on, but we are going to be getting back on the road to try to get across Wyoming and across Utah. We still have a lot of driving to do today. We're going to try to stay awake and just put some miles down. Okay guys, we've been covering a lot of ground. We are about halfway across Wyoming, stopping for fuel here at this Love Station. We did have some storms that we're dealing with, hail and a lot of rain, so you can just see it over the plains because you can just see so far out here. You can see the cells of storm cells and everything with the rain coming down, and you're just like, we're gonna hit one sometime, and we did. So dealing with that, we got some food while waiting here. Took a little bit of a break, and I think we're ready to get back after it. So gonna hop back up on the interstate, do another fuel run, and just see where we get. All right guys, well, we are at our final fuel stop for the day. We do still have 180 miles we're going to put down before we get to where we're staying the night, but there's no fuel there, and then we're going to get fuel in the morning before we get started with the last day of this cross-country trip. It's amazing how fast the time flies when we're just hunkering down and putting miles down. But today, being the longest day, we will have put almost 1,000 miles on the cars in one day. So we're definitely making some ground, putting some miles behind us, and seeing a lot of crazy stuff. Well guys, we are where we're spending the night here at the rest area on the side of I-80 on the Bonneville Salt Flats. We're going to see it in the morning. We're super stoked to see sunrise out here, so we're going to make sure to get up early, go out and see the sunrise, and then we might even catch a little bit of sleep after that. But it's time for us to go to bed. We're tired. So we'll see you guys in the morning. Okay, it is morning before sunrise, and we're getting to a little bit of a different spot so that we can see the sunrise over the salt flats. This is going to be epic. We're a little worried about the clouds. There's some clouds over on the horizon, so I don't know if we're going to get the colors that really pop out here, but we'll, we're going to be excited with whatever we get. It's going to be beautiful. The Lord always provides for this, so yeah, it's going to be great. Well guys, it is morning, and we're getting the first glimpses of sunlight out here on the flats. By the way, we're at the Salt Flats. So that's where we did make it last night, and this is our surprise, is getting up in the morning, getting to witness sunrise here at the Salt Flats. One of the most just beautiful and just somber things you can ever witness is being out here on the salt during the sunrise and the colors and everything. Now we do have a cloud bank that kind of made the sun be a little bit higher before it actually peaked over, which means we aren't going to get as many colors out here, but it's still beautiful. I mean, you still got the clouds kind of popping as they're over the top of the mountains, and you're getting those long shadows and the just contrast. Oh, it's beautiful. Yeah, so we're going to take a minute, get some photos out here, and just enjoy ourselves. All right, guys, we made it back to Benny, and we had our fun out on the salt flats. John was able to get it up over 110, so that was cool. I got to experience that with him, and Man, it is a surreal place to be out here, just getting to enjoy it. Oh, he's got my camera.
Yeah, you might want.
Whoopsies. Anyway, so we're gonna get going. We gotta go to a car wash to get his car cleaned off and get some breakfast and get some gas and get everything in Windover that we need before we head off across Nevada, where there's gonna be basically nothing for a good long while. We got 10 hours to get over to the track in Medford, so we still got a long drive ahead of us. Even though it feels like we're already there, we still got some distance to put down. So let's get on the road and get this last day done. All right, guys, we are making our way across Nevada. Definitely putting some miles down. I think we're about 350 miles from our destination. So we're gonna be getting into Oregon here in probably another 150 miles, something like that. Dude, we're out here just traveling. There's a lot of vast, open, beautiful scenery, but doesn't seem like we get very far. I mean, I've been staring at that mountain for the past 30 miles and it just stays right there, it feels like. So definitely things are out of a grander scale when we get out west, and you can see so much farther. It's a very weird perspective thing. So if you're ever traveling out here, get ready for it, because it's gonna mess with your head a little bit, just how far things are and how long it takes to get somewhere that you can see right on the horizon. So yeah, we are definitely making some ground, got some gas here, and we are getting ready to get up to Oregon. So hopefully we're gonna make up to the sign that says welcome to Oregon here shortly. I am very excited to mark off a new state that I've never been to. There's only 4 left that I haven't been to, and we're gonna knock one of them off today, so pretty excited about that. Guys, I want to know your opinion on how long you think this road is. It's a straight line going towards the mountain. How far is that mountain? When do we have to turn? Alright guys, it's starting a slight turn to kind of redirect to the side of the mountain. We're at 39 miles on the odometer. And we reset it when we started at that stop sign back there. Wow. That's that same mountain. We are now up beside it, thankfully. We're almost to where we would be to the base of it. And we have a turn up here. We're going to count the turn as we have made it to the mountain. See our mileage. There is 56.0, so 56 miles from the stop sign to that mountain. That is just ridiculous. All right, so we made it the 65 miles to the next service station, which is this gas station here. It's not open, but you can still use the pumps and get gas. And then where it's having us turn to stay on the highway here, we have another 109 miles before we get to the next service. So it's a little misleading because we really are out in the middle of nowhere. So kind of cool. It's I love getting to see different parts of the country like this, where you do get out in the desolate areas that you're just covering ground and you're literally middle of nowhere. It's awesome. What do you think, John? We're kind of missing that they don't have bathrooms. That we are kind of.
Yeah, I was gonna say bathrooms.
That's kind of unfortunate, but it's fine. We'll figure it out. Oh, so it's only 81 miles to the next service, so we're fine. It's just 109 miles for our next turn. So, good. There we go. John is in Oregon first. No better. Oh man, so he was checking his phone and he said the reception's no better in Oregon, and I told him he wasn't in Oregon, so he went over to get into Oregon, and he still doesn't have phone reception. So anyway, we made it. Another state marked off my list as of right now. I'm in Oregon, so that means that I have been to 47 states. Pretty exciting. Yeah, so pretty dope. I'm missing Washington. Yeah, so Washington is now the only lower 48 that I do not have, and we might be getting that later in this whole ordeal. Anyway, we Are stopped here for just a second. I need to take a break. We still got 4 hours to go. Getting close. Getting close, guys. Getting close. Got 230 something miles. Maybe one more fuel stop, something like that, and we'll be there. So we're getting it, and we're just gonna keep pushing. Guys, 4 hours to put down. We got this. What's up, guys? It's a cross-country trip update. We are exhausted, but we're here. We made it. We have completed the trip over to Oregon, the other side of Oregon, and we are going to get to some racing action in the morning. We need to get some sleep first, though. We are pooped, so we're gonna get to bed, get some sleep, and we will see you guys in the morning. Today we are at Redwood Rally. We made the trek all the way across the country between Drag Week and this event, and we're here getting to see some cars, go down track. Let's go get started. So this truck we have actually seen before at Big Sky. Beautiful example. Get the thing off rev limiter. That truck is mint. Hopefully I can get it figured out. There's definitely some spicy stuff here. Look at this Mustang. I feel like that thing can get down. It's really fun being in a completely new area. We got a lot of cars we've never seen before, and it's exciting because we don't know what they're going to run, and we get to come out and just see them make some pretty quick passes here. So let's see what this Mustang put down. We got some more cars back in the lanes that could be really interesting. He's running 8th mile, I believe, but it's showing the quarter at 9:26. Oh, this is a bear. On the brakes, running 902 at 1:35. That thing's got some steam. So some of our classes are running quarter miles, some of them are running 8th mile. So our fast guys are running that 8th mile, but the time on the board is going to be quarter mile for everyone. They just leave the lights on. So it's going to be a little tricky there because we got to figure out what their 8th was. However, you can tell when a car is getting down, and that thing was moving. One thing we saw pioneered at Rocky Mountain Race Week was Junior Street, and we're seeing our junior scooters come up right now. So they are not old enough to have a normal driver's license to drive on the road, so the parent drives it on the road, and then they are allowed to drive it at the track, which is really cool way to get the kids involved in racing and in drag racing. Going down to their 8th mile passes here. Nice. Yes, there's a Volvo 242, a two-door with the same nose as Benny. Oh my goodness, I'm stoked. That's awesome. And then we have a Chevy Love Truck here in the near lane. This is a cool pair. Love Truck having issues. The Volvo gets down first. Bro, and then I saw him pull in the water box. There's another one. What? This one's a 244 because it's a 4-door coupe, or a 4-door sedan. And we got a Dodge Dart in the near lane. Another really cool pair. Dodge Dart's getting down there for the win. Obviously, they're not racing each other. This is a drag and drive style, so they're trying to go for their average from the week. They're not racing the car next to them. They just want to get that time slip so that they can turn it in for their class, depending on who they're running in their class. All right, guys, we got a truck up in the lanes. We got a couple really cool C10s, but this one, I love the color, and it's diesel, and it just is slammed, looks gangster. Let's see him get down a pass right now. Yep. You really love it? Yeah, that thing's sick. Dude, 12 in a diesel truck, and it didn't look like they were launching it real hard at all. Like, I feel like it's probably got some more steam in it. That thing's sick. All right, well, I think that was a Studebaker, and it's definitely making some power. It just is not leaving at all, but it was running like 113 mile an hour out the back door, so it's got some power there. I think if they can get that launch situation figured out, they can get some good passes out of it. I think we got a couple cars out here that are that same way. We're seeing some higher mile an hour than what kind of correlates with the ETs, so that's pretty awesome. Obviously, just getting some time to take care of these things, get them figured out as they're making passes on the way. It's just different and really cool. I love it. The old Dodge van out here getting down. It's got slicks on it. See what it can run. I'm sure it's definitely one of the most unique cars out here, and I love it. Van running down to a 15 something, 21 I think. Awesome to see that thing out here, man. I love getting to see unique stuff and different, and we're getting a lot of that here, and you guys are gonna get to see all of it right here on Facebook. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit a like on it if you haven't. So we got some really cool stuff out here, man. That's cool. This is one of the stick shift cars that we have also seen at some of the other drag and drive races. this could be another contender for this class. I love that there's some competition here. We've got the nitrous box body over in the front end as well. So these guys get down. Wheels up in the right lane. Couple 10-second passes there side by side. I love it. Looks like we got some serious contenders in this stick shift class. Got this fox body, another fox body. Part of what makes this racing fun. A 10.29. Man, we got a lot of low 10-second cars in the stick shift class. It should be fun to watch them battle it out. A couple quick passes here out of the stick shift class. 962 and a 935. There we go. All right, so we got a pair of fox bodies. We got the convertible with a top kind of on it. I wonder aerodynamically how that works comparatively. Enough power, it does not matter, so that's awesome. A little bit of smoke out of it at the big end. Hopefully it's just tire rub. 938, one of our fastest passes at 151 mile an hour. Hopefully that thing's okay. All right, so we got a couple of really cool classes. We have a hard tire class, which gives guys an opportunity to try on their hard tires. It has to be 200 tread wear or higher. So those guys, whoa, those guys are struggling. Then we have this tailgate class. That thing's gonna be rowdy. An all-wheel drive Cyclone, I think it's, yeah, Cyclone. And then we got El Caminos, and we got all that. Anything that has a tailgate can be in the tailgate class, I believe. They might have a ET limit because this is an 8th mile, so I'm not sure. I don't know what constitutes if they have to go to unlimited or if they can be in the tailgate class, but got a lot of really cool trucks out here. I'll see them get down. Man, that thing gets down. 582. Nice. All right, guys, so we're moving on from our truck class into the gasser class. Now, I love seeing the gas out here. We see some definitely different things. Obviously, last week we were seeing Finnegan battle it out, doing giant wheelies and stuff. Some of these guys can get rowdy. I don't know what we have here or what they're capable of, but it should be fun. Look at that. Guys, we got done with a little bit of track prep and we are into our fast cars. I'm excited to see, there's a whole bunch of different classes that have some quick stuff. They're gonna mainly run 8th mile because some of the tracks have very short shutdowns, so it's kind of a safety thing for them, even though they are quarter-mile tracks. But these guys are gonna put down some killer 8th mile passes. It's gonna be fun to watch and see. Bit of traction issue there. I think in both lanes, heard them pedaling. but it sounds pretty healthy. I'm excited. I want to go check that out. I want to check a lot of these cars out because there's so much cool stuff around here. So we're going to try to see a couple passes, get back there, talk to some people, see what's here, because man, being at a new event like this, there's so much new stuff. It's kind of overwhelming with all the new cars, but we're having so much fun seeing them make passes, trying to take some mental notes of which cars we want to see, and we even haven't filmed some of them and then realized, oh, we probably should have filmed that later, that sort of thing. So we're trying to get it. We're going to see some really cool stuff all week. So guys, make sure you hit that subscribe button, follow along for it, because it's going to be epic. So I know I keep asking you guys, but we get a lot of people watching that aren't subscribed, so we appreciate it. Thank you guys. Let's go see some really cool stuff now. Okay, so we are back in the pits. We got a lot of cars out here that you guys have seen down the track, and obviously back in the pits. We get to see them working on it, get to see swapping over. Some of them are actually done for the day, getting on the road already, and we got some more that are wanting to make some more passes. Of course, you know, that's how these type of events go, but we got a whole group of diesel cars, the Duramax Chevelle, we got the Nova, and then we got the Rat Rod truck with the diesel in it. Really cool there, and then we're just gonna cruise around and see some stuff, because I mean there's so much different things. We're not gonna be able to put every pass or every car in, but if we can go around the pits and show you guys a little bit of it, I think you'll really enjoy it. So many cars. One that stands out, the googly eyes, not really, the truck itself actually stands out, but man, that is awesome. See if we can look in there and before we talk to them, see what's in there. I'm assuming I know, but let's see. Okay, so I have some assumptions, but I don't want to assume. So what engine combo do we got in this thing?
You assume and I'll confirm.
Okay, well I assume it's a turbo LS, twin turbo LS.
LQ9.
Okay, 4.9 inch.
276,000 mile stock bottom end.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
It's putting in some work out there, man.
Yeah. Turbo 400.
Okay.
2,800 RPM off the shelf Jegs converter.
Okay.
4.9 inch. All billet. Big stuff.
Okay.
And daily driver, completely daily driver.
I love it. Still stock frame rails and everything, or
stock frame still? Yep. Mild steel cage, Caltrax, and just started cutting springs until it got where I wanted it.
Oh, there you go.
9010s in the front, and the aerospace engineering front end, and that's about it.
Cool. What? Still leafs in the back?
Still with factory leaf springs.
Okay.
Yeah,
awesome. You got just slapper bars on it, or like
no,
a Caltrax?
Okay. That has actual Caltrax. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, and then that's pretty much it. Otherwise, there's nothing too fancy about the truck.
Oh, it's a cool setup, man. I love it.
It's got a sloppy stage 2 cam, BTR 660 springs, and that's really, I mean, still on a composite truck manifold.
Dude.
So yeah, it's very primitive.
That's awesome, but it works. I mean, that's the cool thing. You just get a setup that works and enjoy the truck, and that's awesome,
it does
man.
work. So I drive it to my local track. It runs high 8s, low 9s, and then drive it home that night.
Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah,
Cool.
well,
And
fingers crossed it drives.
well, you know, of course. So it's got some street miles on it. You know, it's pretty proven.
I've got I'm creeping up. After this trip, I'll have 10,000 miles on the truck since I built it about 3.5 years ago.
Okay, cool, man. Well, that's awesome. We'll look forward to seeing you all week, and good luck.
Man, thank you. Appreciate it.
Thing's obviously really cool. And then we got the El Camino that does giant wheelies. Sick. And then we have the diesel powered C10. I did not expect this thing to be a diesel whenever it pulled up in the lanes. Just clean C10. I love the paint on it. Dude, this truck is so good. And then it came up and started rolling coal, and we're like, oh, that's gangster. So yeah, that's literally just like one little row here in the pits. This is insane. There's so much cool stuff. There's C10 that we saw up at Big Sky Race Week. Really cool build. That Falcon that is absolutely gangster. I'm telling you, it's so cool. Now, I realized that I was back here in the back of the pits, and the return road is right here, and it looks like this return road looks really cool. So I'm gonna go grab a couple pictures back here, maybe see some guys in the shutdown, and then we're gonna have to think about getting swapped over to actually hit the road, because it's already getting late. Man, it's amazing how time flies when we're out here having fun, watching racing, getting work done. It's wild. This whole last couple of weeks has just been flying by, and we're just gonna have to keep rolling with it, keep getting as much done as we can, as fast as we can. But let's go see this return road. Dude, it feels like you're in a park going back through like some drive. All the trees, the mountains up over there, and then there's just, you know, a racetrack in between there. Like, this is wild. Got a couple cars coming down. Nice. So they have a couple turnouts over to the track. This is the first one. It's right after our finish line. If you look down there, you see the back of the scoreboard here. And then you got the track up the hill for the other return route. Just stopped on the track. A deer ran across the track up there on the shutdown. That's wild. We came back down into the pits. We're gonna make a run through here, and then we will probably be looking at getting ready to hit the road. As I said, man, days go really, really quick, especially whenever you've been at it for over a week and a half. So, got a truck being pushed here. Hopefully everything's good with them. Got a lot of cars out here, man, and a lot of them are already leaving, as you can tell. So we definitely want to make sure to see some of these guys, because today's route is actually going to take us out on the PCH, and I think we're supposed to go through part of the Redwood National Forest today. So super stoked to see that, places that we've never been before. So I'm looking forward to the route as much as I am seeing these cars make awesome passes. Okay guys, time to hit the road. All right, well, we left the track and realized we needed gas, so we found a gas station right quick after the track, and I guess a lot of the racers also needed to do that, so kind of similar things here. We've got a lot of cars rolling in, kind of cool to get some pictures here. Just out on the road, man. I love seeing these things, cars that you don't normally think of being road cars. Out on the road, that's what Dragon Drive is all about. We're just out here enjoying it. So getting Benny all filled up, and we're gonna get back on it. We are heading to the Redwoods. That's actually the first portion of the drive, so I'm super stoked to get to go through there. Now we got like 120 miles in the first portion, so we still got a little bit of driving to do, but that's okay. We're gonna make it out. The road after the gas stop, and we found a couple cars pulled over at the front cowl ups. Let's check in, see how they're doing. So they're having an oil pressure issue. I think they might have found part of the problem. This thing is such a cool car too. Does not sound very good. There's a little smoke coming out the breather here. I'm really hoping they can get this thing figured out and fixed. I love seeing this type of stuff out on the road. But yeah, who knows? They might get it. I'm not sure. Well, it sounds like they are getting a truck and trailer situation figured out for the car, which is unfortunate, but it's part of it. That's why Dragon Drive is not easy. You know, if it was easy, everybody would be able to complete all these, but it's not. Well, guys, we are making our way down to the Redwoods in California, and we made it to the state line. So this will be our 14th state in this crazy adventure of between Drag Week and Redwood. Absolutely insane. Yeah, so we're getting into our next state. We're going to go down and see some redwood trees and get over to the coast. This is going to be an epic drive. I'm so excited. All right, guys, we are out on the route. Found a really cool bridge in this ravine. Beautiful water, arch bridge, and I obviously had to stop and get some photos, man. I know that this route is going to have a ton of really cool stuff, so we got to like get some cool photos, mountain goat a little bit. We found a spot. Oh yeah, the race cars are coming towards us here, so this should be good. You can see the arch bridge. Definitely mountain goated it. I got up on the side of this mountain here. John's down there beside the road. You can see him. And we got, what a view! This is so good. So we're getting some photos up here. The car's going over the bridge. Yeah, I'm so stoked. Just trying different spots around here, and this came out and was like, this is cool. And hang out, but we also got to keep going down the road. So after getting a decent amount of photos and getting some really cool stuff, we're gonna go ahead and hop back in the cars, get down to see the actual redwood trees themselves, because we are actually on the redwood highway right now, and then we're gonna get out to the coast and around the PCH. Super stoked for all of this. It's gonna be awesome. So we're gonna make our way back to the cars, get back on the road.
Little here and there, so. But yeah, that's probably this.
Benny parked up here. There's only a little section, at least on this road that we found so far, of the giants. They are obviously huge. I mean, that thing's 100 feet away and it just looks giant. But we got a couple of our racers over here getting some pictures. Got Felicia out with her CTSV parked up next to one of the giant trees. In comparison, look at the size of the car. Tree. Thing's huge. From the redwoods, we started moving on towards the coast, where we would get some sunset photos on the beach of the Pacific Coast Highway. Dude, it is so beautiful out here. We've been enjoying all of the trip and just getting to see so many beautiful things, cool cars. This lighting is just perfect this evening. Well, guys, we got another stop to get some pictures out here. We got some beautiful golden hour light over the ocean. Got like the mist haze over this area, and dude, it is so beautiful. We're gonna get some pictures of some of the race cars coming down through here, and then we'll be heading on to the route stop here in just a second. Dude, we are so blessed to get to do this. Is so amazing. All right, guys, we made it to our first checkpoint, which is actually one of the sponsors of the event, and they have like 3 guys that are racing in their diesel trucks, which is awesome. We saw them racing earlier today. And then we went 4 minutes down the road to the second checkpoint, which is a random Taco Bell. So we got Taco Bell checkpoint. People are kind of coming through and then going over into the grocery store parking lot across the street because there's a lot more room to park. So we got a lot of cars rolling through here. They're getting their picture and then getting back on the road. We're actually heading up the 101 this evening up to Coos Bay. So the rest of the route is just following the 101, which will be really cool. Sun is setting, so a lot of that's going to end up being dark, but that's okay. We're going to get a couple pictures here and then get back on the road. Okay, well, the van is here and we got to talk to these guys. Dude,
Gentlemen, how you guys doing?
I love the van.
Oh,
This is awesome.
that.
This
Thank
is
you guys
awesome.
very much.
Absolutely. What power plant is it?
It's got a 5.3 liter iron block LS with a Ford M112 supercharger on top.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah. So it's pulling some good power.
That's sick,
Yeah.
dude. We saw it come roll up in the lanes. We're like, oh, that's cool. You know, like that's cool. That's cool. So cool,
Yeah,
guys.
It moves pretty good.
Good.
Yeah, we're having a great time.
Good. Is this your first Redwood, or
Yes, sir,
okay?
yeah.
It's first drag and drive ever.
First drag and drive ever.
Awesome. Well,
Yeah.
welcome to the family of drag and drivers.
appreciate
We
that.
love
Thank
it.
you,
So,
sir.
absolutely.
Nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
It was great. So yeah, I had to come over. We got parked. I was like, man, I got to come over and talk to him about the van because it's
Yeah.
just so unique and
No
everything.
problem. Would you like to see the motor?
Absolutely, yeah. If you don't mind.
No problem.
back on the road after the final checkpoint. We're actually headed to the track, getting pretty close. I count on a couple of our guys stopped, so let's check in on them. So the cars that are pulled over, it is obviously very difficult to tell at night, but it's the diesel truck, the dually Ford thing, and then the Nova that is also diesel. These guys are from Canada. I love it. And come to find out, they just ran out of fuel and they're adding something. They have enough. So these guys, I mean, come on, they know better. It's all good. No, it's fine. And we got more cars. Oh my goodness. We'll hop back on the road. Got about 10 minutes down, and we found another car having some issues. Looks like I got steam or something coming out of it. They just put the hood back down. It was just a coolant hose came off, and they had parts and everything, so they're good to go. We are only like 5 minutes from the track, so we're making it, John. Yep. We're only like 5 minutes away. We got this. All right, guys, well, we made it to the track. It is actually amazing how many cars are here, people that are camping. It's really cool that this event has really embraced that. So got a lot of people out here camping, ready for the racing tomorrow. Looking forward to it. It's going to be some great action. We're actually kind of figuring out how the classes work and all that, so it's going to be good. Ready to bring that content to you right here on 3G Video. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, hit a like on this video if you haven't already. Thank you guys for being here. As always, have a blessed day, and I'll talk to you guys next time. That's the shot. Gotta do it.
This is cool. I totaled the front end of my car.
Well, thank you guys for watching this iteration of the 3G Video YouTube channel. We'll see you nerds later.